It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Marcus Aurelius. You have within you right now everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Brian Tracy. The goal of life is living in agreement with nature. Zeno of Citium. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius. It's not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca. Don't waste what remains of your life in speculating about your neighbors. Marcus Aurelius. The wise man is always similar to himself. Seneca. The obstacle is the way. Ryan Holiday. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Plato. Happiness is a good flow of life. Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. All things are subject to interpretation. Whichever interpretation prevails at a given time is a function of power and not truth. Friedrich Nietzsche. A man who suffers or stresses before it is necessary, suffers more than is necessary. Seneca. We are not given a good life or a bad life. We are given life, and it is up to us to make it good or bad. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. Epictetus. Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Epictetus. Calm mind brings inner strength and self-confidence, so that's very important for good health. Dalai Lama. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Nelson Mandela. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Seneca. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Epictetus. He who is brave is free. Seneca. What is the first business of one who practices philosophy? To get rid of self-conceit. For it is impossible for anyone to begin to learn what he thinks he already knows. Epictetus. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Seneca. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Marcus Aurelius. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. Marcus Aurelius. The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Marcus Aurelius. No man is free who is not a master of himself. Epictetus. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. Plato. The mind is everything. What do you think you become? Buddha. If a man knows not to which port he sails, no wind is favorable. Seneca. The more you know yourself, the less you rely on external validation. Epictetus. If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Epictetus. All cruelty springs from weakness. Seneca. To be calm is the highest achievement of the self. Zen proverb. The most powerful weapon on earth is the human soul on fire. Ferdinand Foch. Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Seneca. It does not matter what you bear, but how you bear it. Seneca. What do we do today is what matters most. Buddha. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. Plato. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that. Marcus Aurelius. We must be content with what we have, and cannot control. Epictetus. The best revenge is massive success. Frank Sinatra. Man is not affected by events, but by the view he takes of them. Epictetus. The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it. Marcus Aurelius. It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable. Seneca. No great thing is created suddenly. Epictetus. If you don't know what you want, you'll never find it. Seneca. If you are pained by external things, it is not they that disturb you, but your own judgment of them. And it is in your power to wipe out that judgment now. Marcus Aurelius.